Well, we're staying on the topic of the summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation. It is underway in the Pakistani capital of Islamabad. But as we mentioned, top leaders, China, Russia, India, not there. India's foreign minister arrived for talks just a few hours ago, while China is represented by Li Qiang, the most prominent leader at the gathering, and the first Chinese premier to visit Pakistan in more than a decade. He was given a formal welcome and he inaugurated the Gwana International Airport in Balochistan virtually. The airport is funded by the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Security concerns, though, threatening to overshadow the event with a spate of violent attacks, including some that targeted Chinese nationals, casting doubt on how much progress this summit can achieve. Well, let's get more now from Hira Mustafa, who joins us live from Islamabad. Hira, given who's there and who's not, what can we expect from these 2 days of talks?
Well, the agenda is not being formally shared because of the security concerns, but it's likely that the heads of government who will be gathering tomorrow morning will be discussing issues like conflict in Gaza, war in Ukraine, climate crisis and cross-border terrorism, cooperation among the SCO member states, trade and investment opportunities. And it's likely that the Central Asian countries will also deliberate upon the discussion of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, as there is interest from the Central Asian countries to be the part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. Experts say the heads of government would be coming up. It's likely that they would be coming up with a joint declaration condemning, especially as the summit is being led by China and Russia, would be coming up with a joint statement condemning the U.S. for not being able to curtail the conflict in Gaza. And it would be interesting to see that how the India will respond to this joint declaration, as both India and America are strategic allies.
India is there, represented by its foreign minister. How are we likely to have any significant discussions, at least on the topic of patching up ties between New Delhi and Islamabad?
Well, as you already mentioned, just a couple of hours ago, Indian Foreign Minister arrived in Islamabad, a little while ago, the former Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, who himself represented Pakistan in New Delhi at the SCO Foreign Ministers meeting, ruled out the possibility of bilateral talks between the two countries, citing that Shanghai Cooperation Organisation is a multilateral forum, and as per the protocols of the SCO, the countries cannot bring their own bilateral issues at the forum. Also, Indian Indian Foreign Minister himself, before arriving to Islamabad, ruled out the possibility of having any bilateral talks on the sidelines of the summit. Experts here in Pakistan say it's a welcome move from the Indian side that they are here in the country representing New Delhi, but they're skeptical of having any diffusion, of able to see any diffusion between tensions between the two neighbors. Also, India says that the representation of New Delhi represents the commitment of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the SCO conference.
All right, Hira, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for that update from Islamabad.